Hi, this is Earth Echoes with Amber Fields, and I'm back again to read another writing by Jason Gray on the same topic as the last recording I did. This one is titled The Plan That Never Existed. We were all played. What did it cost the world? It has now been almost a full decade since Donald Trump was first elected in 2016. Let that settle. Nearly 10 years. 10 years of promises, 10 years of cryptic drops, 10 years of photoshopped frogs and numbered predictions, 10 years of military tribunals that never came, 10 years of just wait, 10 years of they're panicking, 10 years of absolutely nothing. How many children have died in 10 years? How many wars have expanded? How many new billionaires have been minted? How many surveillance laws have been passed quietly at night? How many people have been silenced, locked up, shadow banned, destroyed, while the same elites you were told were being taken down continue to run the show with even more impunity? Let's ask the real question now. Do you honestly believe a Manhattan billionaire real estate developer with casinos, beauty pageants, and deep ties to the very elites he pretends to fight was ever your savior? Really? You believed that he, with a history of backroom deals, Epstein flights, mob ties, gold-plated hotels, media manipulation, and narcissistic spectacle was going to take down the cabal? You believed that someone who's the very architecture of empire was going to burn it to the ground? You saw the signs. You heard the slips. You watched him drain the swamp by hiring it. Bankers, CFR insiders, military industrial hawks, pharma CEOs, intelligence operatives. Still, you waited. Hope is addictive. The narrative was comforting. It felt good to believe you did not have to do anything but watch it all play out. It was never going to play out. There was no plan. Now the list is gone. The files are gone. The storm you were promised turned out to be a drizzle of theater and delay. While you waited, Gaza burned. The real cost. The cost of the delusion is not just time. It is not just disappointment. It is not even just truth. The real cost is the innocent blood now crying out from the soil. The real cost is the stolen fire, the years where you could have stood up, spoke truth, organized, revealed, resisted, but instead, you trusted the plan. While children in Gaza were buried under rubble, while banks were bailed out again, while nations were sold, sliced, and sterilized, while AI was unleashed to silence the rest of your soul. You were told that Trump was anointed, that he was chosen, that he was playing 5D chess, that everything was going according to schedule. The only thing on schedule was the continued ritual sacrifice of your attention, your passion, your flame to a system that needed you sedated just long enough to complete the reset. Now the ones you trusted have quietly stepped away from the narrative. They moved the goalposts, buried their old predictions, pretended they never said what they said. You were left staring into the mirror, remembering the version of yourself who once burned for truth, before you were sold a savior in a red tie. Who's really behind the slaughter? Gaza is not a footnote. It is the centerpiece of this entire lie. While you waited for Trump to expose the cabal, he armed it, he backed it, he celebrated it. He moved embassies into occupied territory and signed arms deals with genocidal regimes. He posed with Bibles and flags while the bombs fell on children. The same machine he empowered is now wiping entire families from the map while the world looks away. This is not collateral damage. This is ritualized destruction. Sanctioned, planned, engineered by the same hands that write the scripts, the same families that built the debt cages. same ones who installed every world leader and taught you to cheer for them as if they were yours. If you dare speak truth, you will be called anti-this, anti-that. You will be labeled a threat. The system always punishes those who refuse to forget what they know. Remember what you know. You knew. In the beginning, before the breadcrumb trail, before the hopium, before the slogans, you felt the rot. You felt the distortion in the institutions, the sickening gloss on the smiling faces, the unspoken grief of a world pretending to function. They gave you a narrative so you would stop asking questions. They told you the enemy was almost done. They told you to sit back. They told you that justice was being served behind the curtain. There was no curtain, no war, no savior, only a machine, still running, still devouring the innocent, still laughing at your hope. The real truth, you are the plan. You always were. They feared your awakening so much that they invented an entire mythology to delay it. The delay is over. The game is over. The veil has torn. The reckoning will not come through a politician or a party or a prophecy. It will come through you, now. Not 10 years from now. Not after another false storm. Now. Burn the illusion. Remember who you are. Make sure they never steal your fire again.